Somebody in the crowd actually said that I need a new song. Really?
Yeah, you need a new song called Late, Late, Late.
How about White Girls F Dogs, everybody? How about that? We'll do it that way. No!
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live from the heart of Europe.
Gets the blood flowing like a fucking
pacemaker. Broadcast. Video streaming. Free ads. Right here. What's happening, everybody? How you doing? I'm here with Mr. Matt.
Hello, how's it going?
No, it's really going good. How are you? How's now recording?
Pretty good. Just, same old. Just
good stuff.
Covering Tipster and Edwin and all that shit.
Yeah. Tipster. That's what I see. Right? It's that. Like, I don't care. Like, he was. Kevin's just lying about being probably tried to be killed and all that other horse shit.
Yeah.
And he just writes, it's such a sap, but his reply, they got to be laughing at him behind his back. They're only using him because they think maybe they can get the one of us.
Yeah.
Probably still have hope for that. And he's just like, just for living, just for wanting to be you. I mean, God. So corny. I'm not laughing at it. It's corny. It's corny funny, Wow, it's just impossible to. Like, I was kind of looking away for a while, and now I just can't look away anymore because it's actually quite hysterical. And he doesn't seem to care. That's his thing. Why can't I laugh at him? I don't know. I thought Destiny was on the show for a second. Yeah, fat chance. I have nothing to say to him. I have nothing to ask him. I've said everything I've ever wanted to say about Destiny. I've said both good and bad. I can't imagine. It's amazing to me that he entertains. It does, because I don't find it entertaining. But this is clearly, he's held bigger audience than I could ever hope to hold. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. I don't know how I don't know how extremely smug, self-righteous, what do you call it? Pseudo-intellectual wannabe. Like holds it. I don't get it. That being said, that's my assessment of him. That's why I don't like him. He's doing something right. He is very experienced. I think he's a smart businessman. The part I don't get is why people are attracted to it. And because the people that I see that are attracted to it are mostly boys that they didn't learn how to deal with bullying, but they were told by mom and dad how smart they were. And the reason you're getting bullied is because you're so smart. That's my experience with Destiny fans. With the exception of Nick, who I have no idea what he likes, and I can't get my head around that at all. That's another fucking conundrum. Yeah. But I don't think Nick's too happy with him lately. From what you told me. So we'll do a fair criticism, debating about what? I don't necessarily disagree with him with everything he says. What was I going to debate him about? Debate me, bro. What I debate about?
Would y'all debate about last time? Lazy people or something? Like,
no, he was totally dishonest to me. He said something to the effect, he called, I forget exactly what it was, but he called somebody he was in an argument with Bobaks, and he called somebody a deadbeat or something like that. Or was it a deadbeat or a...
It was something else. It was
somebody just kind of loafs around the house and doesn't give. Freeloader.
Yeah.
Freeloader. And then
freeloader. There you go.
It was something to the effect like, no, you called that guy a freeloader. And he really dishonestly said, but that's not a negative word. That doesn't have a negative connotation. I was like, are you kidding me? And then when you got an argument over that, it's like a serious debate over that. Like, it was just like, you need debating with the sun, the sky's blue at that point, I mean, it really threw me off, I have to admit. But it's totally dishonest to pretend that.
I mean, that's what Destiny does.
He even said that freeloader it's not a positive or a negative, and that's just a fucking lie. Like you're just lying about the culture around you, It did throw me off. I didn't believe anybody be that dishonest. But I mean, after Bobak beat you about 20 minutes earlier, I can see why. That's another thing, winning and losing debates. I mean, he told me afterwards that he makes people look stupid all the time. And that's like his thing. And I was like, you're an egomaniac. I mean, come on. So what do you want me to debate him over? Being an egomaniac? That's just an opinion. That's something I could prove.
Yeah.
You're an egomaniac.
Sticking his dick in crazy.
He was nice to me offline, though. He wasn't a complete dickbag. I'm sure there's good things about him. I think this is ridiculous and kind of mask off moment. I do think that when his politics lead me to believe that he has authoritarian streak, especially during COVID. It's just another opinion. It's not even an accusation. It's an opinion. Because I know whatever I say is going to be an accusation of attacking his person. I don't really care that much. I do think, and then it's just funny to me, although I don't know that he's aware of. I know he has no problem with deplatforming or trying to get our friend. By the way, I have looked into this too. Brittany Ventney, her stuff taken down when she did videos on him. So I do think that Freeloader might be neutral if a freeloader is 100% negative. Yeah, I know it was really dishonest of him. He was embarrassed. Look, that whole situation when Disney came in, we were there to laugh at fucking Bobaks get annihilated over. I think it was a drama with Bad Bunny.
No, it was the other girl, not Bad Bunny.
Or something like that. And we were literally there to laugh at him and he was so hopelessly misinformed about the whole thing that Bobaks actually pointed out. Like, he says, well, she didn't lose any subs over. I was like, well, yeah, she did here. And then it was just hysterical that Bobaks, he did almost the impossible. Because I'm certainly, I don't go for this debate board shit, but certainly he's better at it than most. I would say he's in the top 10 percentile of YouTube douchebag debaters,
Yeah.
He's better
What
at
I've kind of noticed about Destiny is he is kind of loyal to his friends, so he will defend his friends, and that's
he
usually
did do that. Well, to me, it was girls. See, that's the thing I was picking up on that too. It's like, oh, these are girls you fucked.
Yeah.
That's
usually that's usually when he loses a debate.
Yeah. Well, he did something a couple weeks later, and Nick always argued with me whether it's true or not, where he's like, fucking, I'm not sticking up with these bitches anymore. And he stopped, and he seemed to be what I'm not accusing him of moving to the right, but a lot of his detractors were starting to accuse him of moving to the right. And then Kyle Rittenhouse happened.
Yeah.
Right. I think he was just being honest about what he saw with Kyle Rittenhouse. I do not think that was a move to the right or the left. It was like somebody tried to grab his gun, somebody tried to hit him with a skateboard, and somebody threw a gun on him, and he killed them. And that's all Destiny saw, because that's all there was to see. And he said it. And he said he didn't care if somebody wanted to destroy somebody's personal shit. They defended it and smoked a few bitches. And that got him kicked off of Twitch for a while, I guess. And then he got back, and then what's her name kicked him off, right?
Yep. Old Keppels.
Yeah, so he's
his best friend.
But his girlfriend, who's essentially an e-girl's news get passed around. I was just like, I don't know. And then he's just open with it. So it's really tough to feel bad for him. I don't know.
He's also dating girls that have accused him of weird things and stuff like. Yeah.
All right, here's my thing, and I'm not going that fucking route, because I think the girls that accuse him of weird things are just like, they buy
insane.
They're insane. They buy. Well, first of all, he's a womanizer, and they're all into. He womanizes women that are into this left wing horse shit. So when they realize they've just been used, and a lot of the reasons they put themselves in a position to be used was because they bought into this ideology to begin with, because he's just perfect to move in and snatch him up. So they get womanized, and instead of going, oh God, that guy had really wanted nothing to do with me from the very second he met me, he just wanted to, put his dick in my pussy. so he can feel all big and bad. I think I'm just gonna not do that again. No, we'll make him out to be a sex creep when he's really just a womanizer.
Yeah.
With a player, you know, and then he'll womanize and then, you know, tell you how women should be treated in the workplace. You know, that's fine if that's what you're down for. And by the way, this is by no means this is me being like some right wing. He's a womanizer. I don't give a shit, man. I couldn't, man. When I got to Germany, I couldn't. It was my favorite pastime. You know, far be it to waste it for him, but I wasn't arguing about how women need to be treated. I don't give a shit. I don't think he does either, but you know, whatever. So, Smaggle isn't here. Smaggle went away. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at the stuff you sent me.
All right.
We'll take a nice little look at that, and maybe we'll have a laugh. I guess. Well, we'll do news first. Dick Masterson. God, he pissed off somebody, boy. He took his stuff down.
Yeah.
Outrageous. And what's this shit? Oh, this is the.
This
is what we were going to do, but decided against it.
Right.
If anybody gives me I'll do the Connor thing. If somebody, I just don't want to. I don't want to go through it. Somebody's got to do timestamps, and I'll do it. I'll do the Connor thing for sure. And then you know, I think Leafy might be transphobic. Transgenders are fake. That's obviously. What do they call that? That's definitely trying to be ironic. Get it? Transgender are fakes.
Yeah.
That's clearly a joke. If you cut off your wiener for transgender, you're dumb as fuck. Well, you can't have that fucking thought without being a hateful bigot. I don't know. That doesn't seem too bad.
Wouldn't a normal person just be like, isn't it fair for a normal person to be like, yo, that's a very crazy decision to take, you know?
We all gotta pretend it's normal.
Yeah.
It's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Fuck Pride Month. All right, he doesn't like Pride Month. You can not like Pride Month and the whole LGBTQ movement and be fine with gays. I am transphobic. Whatever. Who cares? You should have just put that up there. I guess he had to back it up a little. That's pretty funny. Who cares? Who cares if he is? As long as he ain't hurting nobody. Why do trolls send me weird sexually explicit messages? Because you've made your whole life around your sexuality. I don't know. You track weirdos. Like I get DMs all the time being, you will never be a woman. Then follow it up with something sexual. It's kind of weird to me. You know? And kind of gay. You know? I'm going to agree with Jaden on this one. I bet there's a lot of people that attack them that are hiding
that are
something.
in the closet?
Yes, for sure. I'll never forget that, like being in high school and they were talking, Bill Clinton was running. Like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Clinton, I'm voting for Bush. Hey, but Clinton's for the faggots. I can't vote for him then. Well, is George Bush for the faggots? No, he's not for the faggots. He hates AIDS. He hates the faggots with AIDS. Okay. And one of those guys became a absolutely over-the-top, flaming homosexual.
Hello.
In their 20s, yes. No, not even that. A motorcycle jacket with fucking cut-off jeans with with Daisy Dukes. I saw it at Taco Bell.
Jesus.
Thanks for the donation. What was that about? I missed it.
Donate so
Mommy,
we can convince Tommy to talk about Connor or something.
No, I don't want to talk about Connor. I really know there's nothing to say. We're actually kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, so... You know, I don't know. It's like, that Connor thing's old. I mean, if I was going to do the Connor thing, I would have done it months ago. If he acts up, I'll do it again. But it's a little tough to, like, because the whole thing would have been, like, defending Tipster, which is not, it's just not going to be as funny now. It's not even just, like, it's still weird how he, like, focused on him like he did. But I don't think it's as funny anymore because Tipster's nuts. Absolutely berserko. Okay. Bobaks, 2 days in a row. So, Destiny called Leafy's hair a clout hungry loser. All right.
You say clout hungry?
Clout hungry loser. The thing is, I used to be friendly with Leafy. I've never met anybody who gave less of a fuck in my life.
Yeah.
He's a clout hungry loser desperately seeking to reestablish himself online. They had to beg him to come back. I know that's not true. He didn't care when you lost the first time. Maybe he just likes making trouble. Isn't it funny how like the hip new kids just want to shut everything down? It's like the new moral majority is these like the transgender crowd, Destiny crowd, like everybody's always outraged. I mean, to me, it's just at worst he's crass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they all pretend to take him literally when it's convenient. Yeah, this is such a cope. Leafy gets millions of views every tweet. Yeah, he wasn't even around he left from like 2017 to 2020 and came back as strong as ever. Didn't say a word, million videos, not all positive. Give me a break, clout hungry. A little bit of like here's the thing. Has Destiny done some innovation? Has he made some room in this space? He will never, ever, ever in any lifetime be the powerhouse that Leafy's here was. He will never make the dent. He will never have the influence simply because he's doing politics and Leafy's making people laugh, you know. And that's what they're jealous of, his influence, because he's not trying to influence anybody. He's trying to entertain. That's it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. I doubt he needs the money. If he needs the money, he got blown up in the stock market or something. And then Destiny blocked him. Tough guy. And then Destiny made that tweet, which I found funny. Yeah, I think I said something about this. I got a little interaction too. I get a little interaction on this. It's a couple days ago. I don't really tweet as much as I used to. What did I write? Yeah, it was like fun fact: the guy that tweeted has lost 2 consecutive baked Bobaks. In fairness, I only saw the first one because I can't watch Bobak more than once. But I just took somebody's word for it. Yeah, it's just like it, and that's I guess somebody says, "Isn't that Destiny's brand? You can't call people a retard." And I was like, "No,
not anymore."
Oh, he can't. He doesn't. Yeah, he might have been that way one time. Definitely not now.
He might have tried. Yeah, wasn't that like Destiny 2016 or something?
Yeah, I think 2016 was just a spurg. Destiny after that became a little more interesting. You know, Destiny like hit 30 and grew up a little bit. That's about it. He's still emotionally about fucking 19, 20.
Yeah.
So am I. So whatever.
I'm really bad at explaining things.
Agmar is the name. When you get dunked on by somebody with no chin. Is Destiny firing back even? Or is because I know Leafy well enough. Like, it takes a lot to get him to care.
Yeah.
I heard what you...
Post the first fall. Before that, he was a little sensitive, but not anymore.
I heard what you said about Leafy. Kind of seemed like deplatforming. I'm not gonna lie.
I
think
would.
So?
Yeah, I would. When people attack like when people go after like my family and shit, it's super weird. If you're reposting shit like that's violating TOS on a platform about my family, yeah, of course I would go after you. That's fucking disgusting and insane, and it's a violation of TOS. And we're both contracted streamers on the platform.
Wait, does Leafy have a contract with Rumble? Is that like 100% true?
Yeah.
It's not confirmed that he actually did it, right?
It is confirmed, 100%.
Okay. So did you threaten to, cut ties with Rumble?
What does it say? Destiny confirms that the image of Melina was that Leafy showed on stream was a leaked photo of her and was not from her fan.
So there's been like this back and forth,
yeah.
Right? It's like at first people thought it was like public nudes, right? Yeah. And then now they're saying that it was a leaked photo, and now people are like searching. It was allegedly it was a public nude that she scrubbed from the internet.
So what? She's public figure. I mean, if she's used her body to sell before, and like, unless somebody went in her phone and took it out, which I don't think that's what happened here. So what? Big deal.
Yeah. My can you you can show like titties on Rumble? Is that like
I'm not sure. I'm gonna watch Leafy streams on a Rumble and look at titties.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's what I was just kind of wondering about. Like,
I don't know, but I don't buy this. Like the way he's making it seem is like, well, it was a personal family photo, and get the fuck out of here. You know, Seth, Destiny's wife, would
Rumble if
she is pretty.
You don't cut him, or if they don't.
No,
ban
I
him
haven't made any statement like that at all yet. No.
yet. Like, is that actually?
You know, even whether he thinks it's still deplatforming. If he's against deplatforming, which I don't think he actually is, and I don't know that he's ever come out and said he was.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he ever was against it. In fairness to him, but it is deplatforming, whether it is or not. I mean, it's almost like when we watched Keffels come in here yesterday. He says I'm a deplatformer, and I point out that he's saying Holocaust jokes. Well, yeah, that's still deplatforming. Whether like you're just telling me it's justified to platform. Like that's you can't call me a deplatformer when I'm telling people I want to deplatform.
Actually, something you'd be willing to do?
I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. Number one, none of that stuff is on Melina's Fansly. Number one, it doesn't come from that.
Where's it come from?
Oh, really?
Correct. That he streamed it on Rumble as a.
Where's it come from?
That's what.
So it was a nudie picture she put out there and decided she doesn't want people to see it anymore, even though she puts nudie pictures out there.
That might be the case.
Just personal photo to like him or an ex-boyfriend. He might have not for the platforming, but he definitely would have beef. No, I wouldn't do it, but whatever.
Contracted streamer and showed it on a stream. That stuff is on Melina's Fansly. Number one, it doesn't come from that. Okay.
Oh, really?
Correct. That he streamed it on Rumble as a contracted streamer and showed it on a stream.
Yeah, but the contracted streamer doesn't mean anything to think. The photo isn't personal. That's my point. The photo's not personal. It's just something she doesn't want out there. And she's an e-girl. That's bullshit. It's really simple. There's really not much of a debate here. Heal the platform. If you break TOS, then I think it's okay. What if the TOS is fucked?
Insanely fucking he deserves to get his shit fucked for being that fucking retarded. Since my career is on such a huge upward trajectory, he's trying to hang off of my nuts for his resurrection.
So
really,
someone reverse imaged the photo at one point and said, after reverse imaging searching the photo that Leafy had on stream, I found multiple websites housing hundreds of topless photos of Melina, as well as the fact that she has a history of doing campsite shit. It seems like these are leaked private photos. Narrative is wrong. By the way, that person that tweeted this out.
But he asked him. Hold on a second. He asked about the leaked private photos, and what did he says he broke TOS. That doesn't seem to be answering. Like, are they leaked private photos? He broke TOS. Isn't how stupid that is? It's a red herring. He tried to get them off. They're not. They're nudie pictures. Public nudie pictures.
By the way, the person that posted this reverse image got DMCA'd on Twitter.
What?
Yeah, Melina apparently allegedly DMCA'd this person. Like, I think I can show this to you. It's media not displayed.
What is with the? Can you send me the picture? Like it doesn't have to be a total.
I don't know the picture. I've never seen the picture myself.
Is it that
All
bad?
I know is
like, what's wrong with it?
I don't know.
It seems weird. Like, they're not getting enough of a cut from it, or
yeah, but doesn't he do? You could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he does well on his own without trying to.
He does plenty well. He's already retired.
No, he doesn't.
He's almost farm off of you.
No, he's almost completely irrelevant on the internet now.
I don't really know how much he obsesses over you. Is it really that bad?
Let me tell you something. Like, all he's got to do is mention somebody's name. If he's any less, if he got back on YouTube and he's back on Twitch, he'd fucking he'd get all of you. I love how the lefties, like, when somebody gets banned, they're like, oh, they fell off. No, you banned them. Like, get the fuck out of here. There's got to be some professional jealousy going on here. Like, I don't care. Destiny, any of those fucking... The only people that can hold a candle to him on Twitch are XQC. That's the kind that's the kind of company we're talking about. Soda Poppin' in his prime. And that's about it. Nobody else even, like, could hold a candle to what that guy's done. Like it's a joke. He's getting off of me. What niggamaniac.
Yes, he is obsessed over me for weeks now. Like I had to have a talk with Melina, my YouTube guy, and we've
he had enough of getting goofed on.
all talked about like happened. Just blocking him on everything and not responding to him because he's.
It's always obsession with the. It's always beyond pale. It's not just being made fun of. It's we're getting into grounds where it's illegal. It's obsession. It's harassment. We've all heard it before. A joke is racism. It's the same thing. Same tactics.
Through other streamers, like he's talking about me. He's posting pictures of us.
He's talking about me. He's talking about a public figure. Which how did he get fucking famous?
Obsessed with me, and he has been for the past few
obsessed. If you agree with him, you have some kind of creepy obsession. That means there's something mentally wrong with you. Dude, a joke. It's the same old shit. Hamburg's going to the half right now. They need 2 more goals. No. So, whatever. Destiny goes loose. Nuclear
content with this degenerate fucking retard ever in my life. I shouldn't even be giving him the little bit of attention that he's.
I love like he thinks he's above him.
So fucking hungry for right now. This is one of the most irrelevant fallen from grace content creators ever. Like I would do content with like fucking Rice Gum or whatever before I would ever do anything with this fucking loser.
Who cares? You're not funny enough to do content with him. You're not interesting enough. You're not funny enough. Wow, he's an egomaniac. I think we explained why he did this out of nowhere. Like Destiny's on fucking uppers, or something, or some narcissism and the goddamn pills he's taking. I don't know.
This is such a cope. Leafy gets 1 million+ views on every tweet, and is getting paid millions to stream on Rumble. No, he's not.
I don't know about that either.
Not to mention, he's probably still a millionaire off playing the stock market. How does Bobak manage to consistently tweet some of the most retarded fucking things in the world?
He killed in crypto. I know that for a fact. He murdered in crypto.
Man has all the money and attention ever.
I think he had crypto. What was the first one when Bitcoin just went berserk? You remember that? What was that? What was that? Like 2018, 19, something like that?
Well,
and like
when it went insane was 2021, right?
No. That was the other thing with GameStop and shit. No, that was a stock market manipulation too.
Like,
no, I'm talking
about Bitcoin. It was like 2017, 2018.
It was like 2017. He had Bitcoin, man. Get the fuck out of here.
He's just fucking with Destiny to piss him off. Leafy is doing like days worth of streams on me and my wife because he's such a fucking hungry clout shark. He is so desperate.
And this goes back to 2022. He made him look ridiculous back then. And Hassan when they were buddies. Yeah, this is personal. It's pretty obvious. he can't take it. Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me. Oh God. He's doing this. He's doing that. Who cares? Ignore him like I ignore you when you sick your fans on me. Who cares? I get over it. You know what? You're insecure. He's not.
For my attention. Even the little bit of attention I'm giving right now, he's probably going to do 2 days worth of streams off.
Probably. That might be true, but who cares? It is also to have him, when he talks really fast and he gets really upset, and he goes, that's fucking funny to listen to and have Leafy with his weird voice comment over it.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk really fast, and you're going to think I'm really smart because I'm talking really fast. I'm going to put this video on really fast, and I'm going to talk really slow. I'm an intellectual.
Leafy pauses. Like, this dude's gay.
Yeah, exactly.
This dude's literally gay.
Yeah, I know.
But Bobak is like
he's actually retarded. He beat you in debate.
Mentally challenged.
Well, yes, that's true.
Why do you hate him?
But he beat you in debate
so much. The guy was like, I didn't want to do any kind of with him initially, just because he's like fallen off and I don't care, whatever.
It's so obvious he cares.
And he does like the edgiest shit possible. The guy was on.
Well, if you had him on YouTube, he had to play by a couple rules, but y'all like wanted to see him burn, get kicked off because of Pokemon. Now you got to deal with this shit. Good. This is why we need fucking alternative tech, so we can get away from boring streamers like Destiny. Like the only reason they're ahead or they're in the fucking driver's seat is because they have nobody funny that can compete with them. Because anybody funny, anybody interesting will be thrown off because they're transphobe. Anybody fun. is going to be thrown off because they don't align with the company political values. So yeah, I hope like all tech grows and everybody makes fun of Destiny. That'd be funny.
I've thought about contacting my Rumble dude to get him permabanned from fucking Rumble.
Which he got 2 videos taken down too. Weak.
Actually, you know what? If he has a contract with Rumble, I might look into those streams and I might actually pull with Chris and see if I can't get him revoked. What I was told, and I don't follow his shit because he's a fucking loser, but I was told was that he was streaming nudes of my wife on fucking Rumble because neither of us would do content with him.
I don't believe he ever contacted him to do content with him.
Yeah, I don't think that was because
for a fucking second. I don't believe that. This is just his fantasy that he's trying to get back in because Leafy doesn't talk to anybody.
Someone sent him. Someone probably sent him Alina's nudes, and he was like, "Oh, what's this? Oh,
yeah.
Crazy."
No, exactly. I don't know. Leafy has very little contact with people. Very little. I think Keem a little bit. That's a lie. I bet my first fucking born and my second born and my third that's a stone lie that he ever wanted to do content with him. When has he ever done that? Like post 2017.
Yeah.
The only person he'll even do an interview with is I mean I tried to get him on here. Never works. Well, he made a bunch of friends and enemies when he was playing the commentary community game, and he was pretty vicious. He'd get you, he'd stab you in the back for sure. Yeah. But when he came back, he wasn't really connected to too much of anyone. He put me in one of his videos, put Nick in one of his videos. He put people that he kind of liked, and he goofed on like Nick Cash and stuff. But I think he made that up. What an egomaniac! Believe me, show me. Like God, I so want to do content. No, he want to do content on Destiny. Because there's funny things about Destiny, the way he behaves. It's really funny how fast he talks, and his behavior is kind of amusing.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. It's obsessive. It's harassment. It's criminal.
He was actually showing that on stream. I don't know. Maybe I will shoot.
Why is it insane to show a fucking e-girl that shows their boobs on stream? Like it's not like it'd be insane if they did it to my wife because she's 42 years old and never done anything like that. That's insane. Or they got a picture of her when she was like fucking 17 or 18 or 19, 20, something like that, and did something. That would be insane. It's not for a fucking girl. It's like, I mean, I don't consider nude sex work, but it's a lot. I'm not. Certainly, some people do. It's not unusual for a sex worker. This is nuts. This is a total. Bobak is right. It's like this with Bobak. He always gets Destiny. Right church, wrong pew. Usually, it is a total cope, but not for the reason Bobak says. Total joke. Whatever. Is that it? Is all we got?
There was. I think I sent you the Leafy clip of him reacting to Destiny.
Cool.
It's the streamable link.
Did you steal? Yeah, let me see this shit.
Thought about contacting my
dude. I straight up woke up and this guy was like, I pretty much.
Yeah, I think the clout leeching is the other way. It's just a very creative way to do it too.
Much was like getting text messages from like all the higher ups at Rumble, and they're like, "Hey, we don't know what's going on with you and Destiny, but can you guys just like stop fighting?" And like, yeah, apparently he was like messaging every single person he knew at Rumble, trying to get me banned. It was straight up insane, dude.
A Rumble dude.
And it's funny too because the Rumble CEO people, this Rumble CEO and the people at Rumble, dude, they just signed Kai and Speed. I feel like for them they're just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Can these people shut the fuck up?
To get him permabanned from fucking Rumble. Actually, you know what?
I feel like he might actually be worse than H3H3, and I'm not even kidding, dude. Like, he's pretty much what, like, the joke was that H3H3 was doing. You know how, like, everyone was making jokes that, like, he was contacting Susan and shit like that? Well, like, this dude, like, actually was doing that shit.
Guy was on... I thought about contacting my Rumble dude to get him permabanned from fucking Rumble. Actually, you know what? If he has a contract with Rumble, I might look into those streams and I might actually pull with Chris.
Cool, this is title. Leafy crying because Destiny got Rumble executive to take his videos down and lecture him like a child. Well, I don't know. He's acting childish to me. I'm going to take your video down.
See if I can't get him revoked. What I was told...
You just can't do what you ever want. This is a Destiny fan. You just can't do what you want anymore. Heil.
Yeah.
You know, I can't say the other part legally.
And I don't follow his shit because he's a fucking loser. But I was told he was streaming nudes of my wife on fucking Rumble because now
Streaming your fucking wife's nudes that are public.
us would do content with him. This
It's your
fucking
public
insane.
wife's news.
If he was actually showing that on stream, I don't know. Maybe I will shoot a message and find out. Like, that's fucking wild.
So, like, if it's Fansly, can I do a Rumble stream on her fucking wife's news and raid them? That's okay? Is that okay?
I think so. As long as you don't show the news.
As long as it's not private on the news.
And disgusting.
Disgusting? Your wife fucking sells nudes. How disgusting could it be? There's tons of guys whacking off to them. Unbelievable. What a hypocrite.
Anyways, yeah, there's like so many clips of this, but
Never ever do content. Just as a heads up, I will never ever do content with this degenerate fucking retard ever in my life. I shouldn't even be giving him the little bit of attention that he's so fucking hungry for right now. This is one of the most irrelevant fallen from grace content creators ever. Like, I would do content
Irrelevant because his like-minded people got him banned. I love that move. That is really funny.
with like fucking rice gum or whatever before I would ever do anything with this fucking loser. This is such a cope. Leafy gets 1 million+ views on every tweet. And is getting paid millions to stream on Rumble? No, he's not.
I don't buy that either, to be honest with you.
Not to mention he's probably still a millionaire off playing the stock market. How does Bobak manage to consistently tweet some of the most retarded fucking things in the world?
anyways, after he said all this shit, he contacted them. I had to sit there and get a fucking lecture from them. They ended up taking down like 2 VODs after he cried for like straight up 4 hours. It was...
Wait a minute. The guy who titled this said Leafy's crying, and he plays a clip, and Leafy plays a clip of fucking Destiny crying.
It's completely insane, dude. I honestly can't believe that this dude was that angry about this shit. And the thing that's so annoying is that it really did come out of nowhere, dude. Like, I was making jokes about this shit for like 2 weeks before, then nothing for like 1.5 weeks, and then just out of nowhere he explodes.
It's the start of Pride Month, and it comes as some say Florida lawmakers continue to attack the LGBT.
He makes it out that like just because I don't like constantly push my streams that it's like a big deal when I never really streamed in the first place.
No, he did. That's another thing. He's already pulling incredible numbers, and he never was a streamer.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And good on Destiny. He didn't go in there. I'm good on Leafy. He didn't go in there and he didn't say like, oh, what do you mean? I do get lots of interactions or show his stats. He didn't give a fuck. Destiny gives a fuck. Destiny sees if he gets ratioed. That's important to the 32-year-old. Irrelevant. What a joke. It's like calling fucking Babe Ruth irrelevant from baseball because he retired. Stupid. Oh, jeez. Last time Reggie Jackson hit a home run? 1987? Irrelevant. He makes fun of. He calls him irrelevant. Brings up rice gum. That's another one that's funny. The guy he's famous for calling everybody irrelevant. He calls him a child. Yeah, he says he's child, and he brings up all the cliche criticism, clout chasing, doing it for clicks. Whatever. Let's take some calls.
All right, taking calls.
Taking calls.
Put the link in the chat.
I don't know. What am I missing here? What am I getting? What is this intellectual saying that I just can't grasp? That's just like totally justifies being a complete fucking Karen and calling Leafy's boss to get him fired. Taking me on the...
It's an illogical fallacy that Leafy posted Melina's nudes on.
Melina does fucking. I guess it's a nude she doesn't want. It's so weird. Like, who else has got a fucking? Is it really weird if your woman does this for money? Like, it's content. Content can be criticized. What did she say? Yeah. What he said? She had big pepperoni nipples. Well, if you put your pepperoni nipples out there, somebody can point it out. It's not nice. Not something I would do. I would only do it for to make a point. I wouldn't recommend doing it either. How about that?
It's probably not the best idea to jump into that, but
No.
Leafy's not the type to make good decisions.
No. I'll take calls and you send me dough. I give you some dough this weekend. Hey, a decade under the influence. How are you? How can I help you? Explain to me why I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you're wrong. I actually am fully with you. I don't like Destiny. I don't like the way he talks. I think he's a phony. It's just I don't know why nobody's like up in arms about this. Like they were so upset about Keffals, but Destiny, everybody likes Destiny, so nobody cares.
I think it's something I mentioned. A lot of people are. First of all, the guy that used to get people rolling with this is Tipster, and he's no longer in that business.
No, he still gets shit rolling. He's just pro like.
Yeah, now he gets it rolling in the other direction. That was the other thing. Another thing is a lot of the internet, even like drama community, has more normies in it than they used to. Destiny's smart enough to realize when he could probably get away with something like this and really have it not affect his. Oh wow, thanks, Doe. Hey, good man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the show. By the way, we're gonna change the because we can't do an ending anymore because it took away Real Talk song. If you guys are an over 10 donator on Patreon, we're gonna put you up every week and then cut off the show with you. But I think the ending song is just at the end, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it is what it is. Last season. All right, what were you saying? The decade under the influence? I don't get the guy. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that everything he does is crap or what have you. And he does, and every so often he stands up, but he only stands up to like the wackiest people on the left. You know, it's like me standing up to like a Ku Klux Klansman. You know, like you shouldn't hate like that. That's terrible. You're a terrible person. Like brave. You know, you're like I don't like communists, and I think this gender stuff is. Out of control. Well, of course it is. You know, I think Kyle Rittenhouse defended himself. Well, of course he did. You know, it's like and people like Ku Klux Klan are animals. They're terrible people. Yeah, of course they are. I'm not particularly impressed.
I'm really bad at explaining
The only thing
things.
Tipster rolls his chair because he never leaves it. That's not true. He's got a job. Where he sits in a chair. No.
I was about to say that.
I can't really make fun of him for that.
I just feel like the commentary community, the people who are like super anti-deplatforming are going like hard against Destiny because they have a bias towards him. Am I wrong? Like, where's Nick? Where's Turkey Tom? Well, I just saw Turkey Tom. He's actually pretty nice to Destiny, all things considered.
I think that's a fair criticism. You have to ask them though. I can't speak for them.
Good.
Like,
I think if you guys are watching this, you guys
you know
should be
what?
equal to each other.
In fairness, though, I mean, I'm so sick of people like you're not covering. You covered this, but you didn't cover that, and then the audience kind of controls what kind of content what you want to do. But you
don't want to pull a Craig Beckett.
Yeah, you don't want to pull. No Craig Beckett's here. But at the same time, I think you have a better argument if this happens again. I think that's the reason. Here's why I'm sticking for Nick. I think that's the end of people getting up in arms over content stuff. It used to be like almost viable content to make videos and guys that wanted to take down stuff. Destiny, my wife doesn't have pepperoni nipples. You should debate this. I don't know if she does or not. I haven't seen her pepperoni nipples. That's what I heard. I heard Leafy said pepperoni nipples. I don't know.
Why has Nick made a statement about Destiny's deplatforming?
No, I don't know that he said anything.
He went a year. He went like a full year talking about.
He did. I brought it up privately. He didn't defend him.
It's so true. You know, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm right. Like, they went a full year with Keffals, and then his Lord and Savior Destiny.
Here's the thing. Nick can make content and anything he fucking wants. I did talk. I don't think he was definitely down with what was going on. It was in a passing conversation that I had with him. But maybe he doesn't want to do content on it. I'm not going to sit there and shame somebody for not doing content.
I don't think Nick's on the Destiny train like he once was. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's another thing. He doesn't talk about him as much anymore. I think he was like one of his favorite YouTubers for a while. I don't know if that's the case anymore. So.
Well, I don't know. I just think
I don't know either.
The wrong way.
I think you should call in when he takes calls or call in to and politely ask Augie or whatever. Why aren't you guys throwing a fit about this? Because he's basically being open about it. The other problem is, in fairness to them, he's been open about the platforming before. I just can't remember the time and date. I seem to remember. when Tommy was a baby and I had to take him on a bus to school and watching him. Yeah, I took her video down. Yeah, I followed the thing. Yeah, I seem to remember that. So maybe he's being consistent. You can't throw shit in a shit pile. It's still a shit pile. It doesn't change anything. You know what I mean? Talk to you later, bud.
Yeah.
Take care. Renegator 66. How are you? How can I help you?
All right. One question. Is Destiny the same guy who debated Bobak and lost?
No, I think he beat him. Well, maybe there's another time, I don't know. But the thing about the streamer, I think he pretty much won that.
Bobak's, right?
Bobak's won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. We were there to laugh at him. And Destiny just didn't do his homework. He was like, this guy's retarded. I almost feel bad doing this. And Bobak's won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was pretty funny, you know? We were all sitting there waiting to watch Bobak, especially me, because I was not in good terms with him at the time. And nothing really happened. Bobak's kind of handled himself. That's the truth. That's the way I remember it.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like I hate that. Like we're on this timeline where, like, nowadays, like if you make fun of something and that guy's person's feelings, like the fucking person gets deplatformed. I fucking hate this fucking timeline. Honestly.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. This timeline sucks. I think it's just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if you can get rid of the competition because whatever reason, and this is bound to happen. Medicare predicted it all. Another guy that beat Destiny in a debate.
I mean, Destiny ruined an entire generation of people.
No, he didn't.
Well, kind of.
He entertained. He entertained the kids that were told they were smart, that were struggling socially. That's what he did. He entertained them. He made them feel like they were special and better than everybody else because he thinks he's better than everybody else, and he was able to project that to other young people. That's my personal theory.
Yeah, like
he didn't ruin them; they were already ruined.
Yeah, like, and I'm probably betting like there's the same people like Destiny around their age, like saying, "Oh, kids these days they're insensitive," but meanwhile you make jokes about something that hit them in the heart. They'll just go out there and fucking grab their pitchforks and fire torches and go try to cancel them.
I don't know. I'll talk to you later, there, Renegade. You take care.
Yeah.
Bye bye. I saw a Mormon guy in there. I'll take him last. Who's that? I can't see. I don't know my glasses.
Shiny Espers.
Yeah, Shiny Espers. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
How's
Hello.
it going?
Hi. I just wanted to say I think that like everyone's focused on Destiny.
That's what the stream is about, in fairness.
The focus should be on Leafy. He has a talent where he pissed off iDubbbz to the point where like he made him so insecure. He fell apart.
Who fell apart?
It's so cool.
The Leafy fell apart?
iDubbbz.
Oh.
iDubbbz fell apart.
Yeah, iDubbbz fell apart, but I don't know. Leafy didn't have anything to do with it.
They did the same thing. Leafy brought up what made them insecure about their wives, and then they both exploded.
Leafy's. I'm confused. Leafy's not married. And
No.
Oh.
With him bringing up Anissa and Destiny.
Both
men have crumbled
I see.
because their insecurity being their partner.
Interesting theory. Like it's almost unnatural.
They're not strong enough to handle it. So once Leafy pointed a light and said, "Hey, why do you let your woman do that?" That's kind of a cuck move, and they both implode.
Interesting. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know. I didn't get that vibe, but how did you get that vibe? It's interesting.
Oh, because I've been watching for so long. Leafy is someone that I think has a very interesting talent.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
He points at whatever.
He goes to the weak part. Hello? Did I just
Hi.
think.
Oh, something happened? Did Discord go nuts?
I just think. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think it's interesting because for years Leafy just makes silly little jokes at people. Like they're small jokes; they don't matter. But with
what are you doing?
Several different men, he's been able to just shred. It's so cool.
It is, I suppose. I don't know. It's just like if your girl's taking off her shirt and her clothes and selling what somebody calls sex work, I figured what comes with that, but whatever.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
If you put it out there then you shouldn't react badly when someone says something.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I thank you for the call, by the way. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yep. You got Seth. You got
Sethy. Seth. How are you?
Okay, I've got an important question for both of you. Actually.
Go ahead. My favorite Danish Jewish girl.
Okay. This one's for both you and Matt. Actually.
What?
It's for both you and Matt. Okay.
For men? Speak up.
Matt. She's saying Matt.
Okay. What?
I'm foreign, bro. You can't make fun of me.
No, before shit. You speak your English is fine. You have an American accent, for fuck's sake. Go ahead.
Okay. You have to follow along, okay? Because it's pretty, expensive.
Are you drunk?
Okay?
Are you drunk? You been drinking?
No, I wouldn't. Okay, but you have to follow along.
I've drank with you. What are you talking about?
I don't drink, but like, follow. Can you follow along?
I'll try.
Okay. Let's say, okay, Tommy, you're forced into a human centipede, okay? And
no, I hate these.
You have no choice in this, okay?
You and Stardust should go bowling.
But you can choose who's behind you and who's in front of you. Your options are mom or dad. Who do you choose?
How did I avoid? Didn't I get asked this to Destiny? Was that Stardust's like big stream and I danced around it perfectly?
Yeah, but I'm here to bring it back.
This is just no lose. I'm not answering it. How about that?
Matt.
Dad behind me, mom in front because she's dead and you can't feed her.
There, way to go, Matt.
Okay, well.
There you go.
Yeah,
you all right? Are you been drinking? Are you okay? Can I help you? Is everything all right? Seth? Hello?
I think actually that's a very apt choice, Matt. I think I'd choose my mom too.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
What's wrong with me?
Yes. I wonder what's wrong with you.
Nothing wrong with me, dude. What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's tied. Oh shit. I don't know. I'm football crazy these days. That's what's wrong with me.
You are.
Yeah.
You are. You
I stayed up till
constant, dude.
I stayed up till like 5 a.m. to watch a game last night. Yeah.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. Insane. Insane gameplay, man. This is roommate, dude.
All right. You have a good day. And I hope things get better. Boy, that was weird.
That was
Mormon guy, long time. You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
It's great. It's great. It's great. I think my shows are great. I think I'm great. I just see there's lots of attention, donation, pushing the algorithm. I'm great. I'm great. Go ahead.
That's cool.
What's on with you?
I would say I'll just frame this because I do watch some of Destiny's stuff. Sometimes he gets like very interesting guests and the conversations are kind of funny.
Sure.
Or like do you remember Amaranth's like domestic issue? And he was like, I think it's fake.
I probably covered it and I don't remember it. What was Matt, help me with Amaranth. What was the story with her?
The what with the husband or whatever? You talking about that?
Yeah.
Like she went off on her husband was being abusive to her and she went off on a Twitch stream or something. And
yeah, and like Destiny is like the only guy I think that was of his size that was willing to say he thinks it was all staged and fake.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. So like there's shit like that that's funny, but he's very he is like super.
He's good with relationships. He's good like with picking apart the relationship stuff. He's pretty good at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he sucks all around. I mean, yeah, he's good. He's good at something. He's better than me. I'm not gonna say he isn't, but I'm not impressed. Doesn't mean I have to be impressed with him. That's all I'm saying about this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like he's extremely sensitive to anything online. And
how you could be.
So like for example, there's like this guy who's a nobody, but just made fun of him for being like a cuck, and then Destiny went down, found that this guy made like a fake BBC documentary, fakes all this like shit in his life, and Destiny just keeps bringing up like how much of a loser this guy is. He does that with a lot of the quote unquote like red pill people. Like because they all
have an
call him
open
like a cuck and
relationship.
stuff,
Isn't he allowed to sleep with other women too? And she's allowed to sleep with other guys, and she's shows her tits, I guess, and gets a little money for it, and he's getting pissy about that. Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I don't get
because he also like. Okay, so like, do you know the whole Mr. Girl thing with him that went down? Are you familiar with that at all?
Yeah, but I stuck on his Mr. Girl stabbed in the back, man, for sure.
Yeah, but even in that, something he still hasn't addressed is Mr. Girl said that Destiny cheated on his wife. And like,
yeah, but how do you address that? How do you address that?
I don't. Well,
no, I didn't cheat on my wife. Sometimes it's better not to address like
his wife now, Melina.
Yeah, he in the Mr. Girl thing, it says that Destiny was going to run off with another woman and leave Melina. That is in there, but it's never been addressed. No one's ever asked him about it.
If it's complete bullshit, he shouldn't direct it.
I don't think it is because everything.
Why do you think it is? What do you know?
Because he said, number one, he referenced that him and Mel were having issues at the same time frame. Number two, he said he told Mr. Girl things that he doesn't tell people. So
why would you ever do that?
That's a horrible idea.
Why that is, you got Destiny to travel. Like, good on Mr. Girl. Like, oh man,
that's sticking your hand in a shark's mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. But like he, for example, anytime like Lav, who's in that situation, said anything about him, there's like people that personally notify him that people are talking and doing this, and like they detail it in logs because he's got fans that just will do that, and I think he just spends all the time reading it.
Yeah, I made a crack about him 2017 didn't get to the point, and somehow it ended up in one of his streams. Yeah.
Yeah, he
people cheated. It just means he hooked up with somebody when Melina didn't have any.
No, in the document. In the document, it says that he was going to run off with her.
I don't give a shit. You don't have any proof. It's not. It's none of it.
I don't.
I feel like I'm getting
okay, but like,
yeah. Okay.
He talks about like point? He went through the whole thing, confirmed or denied everything but that.
How is it that he has to like? I have problems too. I've never had to like confirm or deny an issue with my wife or a love. It's like, how the fuck does he puts his personal life out there, and like not even like a boogie 288 way.
He just interacts with too many orbiters,
too many weirdos. Yeah,
fuck him over.
Yeah, that's probably what he does.
But he is like a super womanizer, which is impressive for how tall he is.
Yeah, yeah, it is pretty impressive. You know, I knew a guy. His name was Sargent. He's married to a smoking hot Spanish girl, like the Spain Spanish girl. Fucking right. All right. He was one of the shortest guys in my platoon. He was ripped, and took really good care of himself. He had a really deep voice, you know. And I found out he dated the hottest chicks fucking in Germany, hands down. Nobody came. I can honestly say, like, whoa. You know, he would even drive from Wiesbaden to Dresden if he thought the girl was worth it. He would drive from here to Hamburg or here to Munich if he thought the girl was worth it. He'd get in that car Friday, be back by fucking Sunday. You know, like he was really, really picky. And I asked him, like, you know, because I'm 6'1" and he was 5'5", 5'6", and he just said, I never let it bother me because I never think about it. So maybe that's what Destiny does.
Yeah,
you know, he has a streaming thing too. He has a gimmick. Like, I'm a streamer. I'm like, I got a fucking platform.
Yeah,
that turns girls on.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll leave with this is about the reviewing his tits thing that Leafy did.
Yeah.
Here's my thing about it. It's weird. It's weird. Dude, like, imagine like Aiden Ross was like, didn't he pull up like Pornhub on Kick? Do you remember that?
Yeah, but I think you're missing my point here. The point is he's practically a sex worker, and they're complaining about this. Like, what's getting under his skin? Doesn't make any sense. Like, you know,
I think the review, the review part.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm sorry, if you're a sex worker, your shit can be critiqued. If it's content, it can be critiqued. I don't give a shit. It may be creepy, but like, this is like a part of putting it out there. I don't care if she changed your mind. All right, I'm gonna do it to my last callers because I want to end this shit and watch.
All right, see you, bud.
Talk to you later. Dumpy, what did you want to say there, Dumpy? famous YouTuber.
All right, dude. I have this idea for content. So I'm gonna go to TwitchCon, right? I'm gonna go to TwitchCon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna somehow coerce Melina to come to my hotel room. 100 black guys, okay, in a line, one by one. They go into the room with Melina until completion.
Ooh.
One by one, we interview each black guy
Yeah.
and see the deterioration of her body.
That's terrible. You're black. How can you be this racist? What's the matter with
Dude,
you?
what do you mean? This is my idea for content. We're gonna see. It's gonna be like the Mel time.
By the way, I'm not a bigot
documentary.
here. Fucking Dumpy's black. For fuck's sake.
Somebody's like 5% black, Tommy.
Bro, I'm 23.9% black.
He doesn't look exactly European.
You can't argue the facts. I'm not Jewish. Everyone thinks I'm Jewish. I'm not
Yeah,
Jewish,
I can see
bro.
why. Because you don't look 100% European. Well,
all right, I'm not.
You got curly hair too, right?
You have that look like something's off. You like tilt your head to the right. Like, what's going on with him?
Like a puppy.
Yeah, I wouldn't last in Germany. I would not last in Germany.
No, yes, you would, because this is they're not racist.
This is a wonderful country now. Germany's a wonderful country.
It is a wonderful country.
It'll be fine.
Of course, it's a multicultural.
Is there black people in Germany?
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. It turns out, like, what were you telling me, Tommy? That like German women love black men, or or German men love black women?
And you know what? See, I have a black uncle by marriage, and he was always telling me when I was a kid. He's from the islands. He's going, Tommy, you want to join the army and go to Germany? And I'm like, yeah, me join the army. I was like 17. Oh my! So I joined the army when I was 27, and boy, he was right. And then yeah, because he was telling me how great he was. He couldn't say it in front of his wife, but he was getting tons of poon. You know. Yeah. Like even the black eyes sloppy seconds were fucking pretty good. Pretty
yeah,
good.
they love black people.
Black women. It's an open thing over here that German women love black men. And by the way, German men love black women. Boris Becker is always with the black. It kind of goes both ways. German men love black women and vice versa. You know, if the darker you are, you have a little bit of an advantage. And the reason is because they all grow up in villages and everybody's like white. Everybody looks like me, so it's not exotic. Like to me, it was kind of hot to date a girl with a German accent that was kind of exotic. You know, it's a real icebreaker. When you get a European chick or a chick that is just so different from where you're from and your background, there's something really hot about that. So I think that's the way it is for them. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why
you
everyone
come here,
in school
tell
would lie
everybody you're
about
black,
having,
you're just light skinned. You're a light skinned black man.
Yeah, I mean that's why everyone in school would lie about having like a UK girlfriend or a Canadian.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, you have a Canadian girlfriend. Like,
that's
no,
not
you're
hot.
in 4th grade.
Canadian's
you're
not hot. Not like, oh my god. Oh, you're from
there's any hot
Toronto? So hot.
Canadians are fucking, I don't know, Degrassi. You know, all the girls.
Oh,
there
so they're all whores and getting pregnant in Degrassi Junior.
Yeah.
No, you know, actually, you know where chicks are really hot in Canada? West Coast. Just same thing as the States. Vancouver. Vancouver's where it's at. Vancouver. You know the hottest women in the world are? Iceland.
Yeah.
Iceland. But they're really weird chicks if you can deal with them. I don't know anybody can deal with
It's I think Estonia as well is actually.
Well, Estonians, the people there are just good looking in general. And anybody in there was pretty good looking too. You know. But I like this area because you get Asian girls, like Chinese, Japanese girls. I love girls, period. Yeah, like Bjork. Is she still hot? She's not hot anymore.
I never found her attractive.
She's got a weird look about her. Something really unique about her.
She was attractive enough. Bro, Bjork was attractive enough for some guy to fucking send a bomb to her.
Yeah, I know. Watch that video. I saw the one he blows his brains out. Yeah.
It's sad, bro. I hate is it weird that I felt empathy for the guy?
No, I didn't feel anything. That's why. I think it is weird. Whatever. You should have laughed like I did.
I just felt bad.
Because laughing at somebody blowing the back of their head off is totally normal. Yeah, she's getting old now. Now she's good looking. Bjork. Everybody thinks Bjork's the only famous person in Iceland. That's supposed to be a real upside of living in Iceland. Nobody knows anything about them. You know? Yeah. Like, let's go.
Tarantino used to go to Iceland and fuck all the women there.
Oh, did he really? Because they wouldn't talk.
Yeah.
Icelandic girls. Yeah, they're cute, dude. Yeah, Icelandic girls. But they are weird because they're not European. Well, they are technically, but they're not European. They're not North American. And, my experience with them, especially the men, not very American friendly. Yeah, like kind of like there's like I'm a better than everybody kind of attitude.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember the guy that did that that sent the bomb to Bjorker. It was like, yeah, I just I went to the doctor. I got on Paxil, and I remember thinking like, that's not gonna fucking help you, buddy. You need some real drugs.
Bro, Bjork doesn't even look hot, bro. She looks ugly as fuck.
No, she was good looking when she's younger. I mean, she's old. She's older than me. She's
Like
50 years old. What do you
60s?
want? Well, she's how old is she? She's like in her 50s now.
She looks like she's like a Star Wars political character.
Oh, what year is she born? That's I only know that one song he made. She's 57.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Remember when she
was
beat
10
the shit out of
years
that
older than me when she got big. So she was in her late 20s when she got big in the States.
Yeah. Remember when she beat the shit out of that reporter?
Yes.
We're just saying, hi, welcome to the...
Well, you know what happened there? No, you know what happened there? I think I could play that.
Mental breakdown? Yeah.
No, it was a miscommunication.
I found the link.
Was it?
Attack. Yes, because she was with her kid, and you can see her in there, and she looks like everybody else. She doesn't look like Bjork. And it was a miscommunication. She wanted to do an interview with this woman, and somehow, according to, and I think Bjork came out and apologized, because she punched this girl like she'd done it before. Yeah, here it is. You guys got to see this. This is amazing.
Share your screen.
Yeah, I'm going to. This is like intense. Like she beat this chick like she knew her, you know. So this is
What is Spurg Stomper tipster in the bottom? Right?
I almost covered that with Spurg Stomper. It's Connor. He's Spurg Stomper. I don't care.
Maybe it was the pressure of the press.
All right, so she's with her kid, and she didn't want her kids on camera, right?
Yeah.
And I think there was talk of meeting her here, or talk of meeting her, but I think Bjork's people said, yeah, it's okay to run into her, and nobody told Bjork that the reporter was coming, and she was with her child. That's what happened.
Perhaps it was the jet lag. Whatever, it took just one reporter and a simple greeting. Welcome.
So there she is. She looks like a regular European broad, like getting food for a kid.
Cock for the pop star to lose that Icelandic cool.
Look. She'd probably go to jail for that.
She should have, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't. Oh, Hamburg's fucked. All right, that's going on.
So where was this at? Where was this at? Did she say welcome to Bangkok?
Yeah, I think, was that it?
Because that's not a country to do that in.
No, I think she's in Iceland. She beat that. She did not want her kid being seen.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bangkok.
The British-born journalist was more stunned than injured as Björk was led away, not, however, having calmed down.
Tough old broad, huh?
The record company said the reporter had been pestering her for 4 days.
I heard a different story.
I think she just had a fucking breakdown.
Well, you know what? If that's true, I heard a different story, and the reporter had been fucking with her 4 days, and then she's sitting there trying to just get food for her kid. She might be one of these celebrities, but you can't do that anymore. She might be one of these celebrities that think I can go to the shopping place today. And if I remember correctly,
I thought it was an airport. I thought it was like right outside the airport.
I don't know. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
It's a luggage cart that she's pushing, not a shopping cart.
That was a shopping cart? I thought it was a luggage.
No, it's a luggage cart.
Oh man. All right.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about. We know what the fuck we're talking about.
Wait, Tom, did you see the origin story? Did you see the origin story?
You know what it is? This is literally 25 years ago, and I don't remember. I used to know. I think got it all fucked up.
Yeah. What was that, Dumpy?
Did you see the origin story of Destiny and Melina, how they got together?
No.
So he cucked her fucking boyfriend, who was also a streamer, on camera. Like, you can hear him go in the other room while they both leave the dude on the couch.
I can see why he's. People that do that and steal people's girlfriends are afraid of their girlfriends getting snatched. So maybe
it went full circle. Yeah. There's a clip out. It's all documented.
Oh, really?
You hear the audio. It's
That's
great.
funny.
Yeah, it's amazing. But that's how it began. It was like 4 years ago.
Wasn't he married when they met? But they were separated when they met. I don't care about.
Yeah,
that.
I don't even know. But she was with the
Whatever.
dude. I guess
You
they were
know,
doing the
it's
open
just like
thing.
it's just like this. Like look, with the open relationship stuff, you do you, all right. But don't be surprised if you start drowning in venom. Because if you do all this stuff, like, I don't give a fuck what women say. I don't believe anybody but like 1% of them that think they're okay with guys doing that, their man going around there. So here's what happens. Here's what I think happens 90% of the time, okay? Your girlfriend agrees to the open relationship, and she cries a little and dies a little inside every time you fuck some girl. That's what I think happens. That's what I think. I think that, oh, no, I'm for this because I think people should have relationships like because they just bought into something that they don't know how it feels when you actually do it. Right. And I think when you live that kind of lifestyle and you have that, you got a lot of people that are cheating and like breaking all the social norm rules because they don't believe in them. You know, and they're openly, we don't believe in these social norms anymore. We believe you can have more than one wife. We can believe whatever it is. I'm not saying that's what he believes, whatever it is. So you start to find out why it's one woman per man, and you start to find out why you don't cheat, why you're not supposed to. Not that nobody doesn't. That's not true. And because it causes havoc and chaos for everybody around you. Because logic doesn't respond to emotion. You can say to yourself, you know, I don't care if my wife fucks other men. I want her to be free and open, and I'm allowed to sleep with other women. And as soon as she fucking bangs the neighbor, you're hurt inside, and you start to question whether you're worth something or you're less than or more than the guy next door. Because you can't help but do that. You know why? Because you're fucking human, and that shit doesn't work. Bingo. But so like don't think this is like, oh my God, he's such a degenerate. I'm pulling a Brittany Ventney here. You know, like it's if you can either handle that or you can't. And from what I understand, Destiny doesn't think it's handled. So it doesn't surprise me that people are accusing him of sexual impropriety all the time, and I don't believe I'm sure he's careful. I'm sure he doesn't do that. I think he just makes angry women because he womanize women, make angry women. Shocking. Even the ones that agree to this fucking open relationship, horse shit. You know, and then he has all this stuff, and then you're telling me he's stealing girlfriends. What a shock. He's no respect for any norms. That's why you don't do that. What was I talking about last night when I was doing the Glory Hunter stream? Bro code. Like, let's say you want to date your girlfriend's or your boyfriend's boyfriend, your homeboy's ex-girlfriend. You got to wait a year and you got to ask him permission. If he says no, it's no. Yeah. If you want to continue to be friends with him, unless he like leaves the state or something, and fucking who cares? But you know, there you go. That's why you have all these codes. That's why like these guys get up. I don't understand why people are married. I don't think we have to do that. This is just an old way of thinking. And then you find out why that shit was done in the first place. And because those same people are like, why is my love like utter fucking chaos? Why am I being accused of rape all the time? Well, I can tell you. You hate your boyfriend's girlfriend. Yeah, I misspoke there. Yes.
Not only that,
it varies. All right. Let's just ask it. It varies from relationship to relationship. I acknowledge that, but I have a feeling the people that can handle this are in the 1 and 2 percentile. That's my point. I'm not dumping on people with open relationships. I don't think I should dump on them anymore. Should dump on gays or anybody else. I think it's the 1 to 2 percentile, and for everybody else, it's a fucking nightmare because nobody can control their feelings. Because you're human.
Also,
you're not supposed to be able to control
it cultivates
that
mentally ill people as well, like women with like fucking BBD and like all this shit. Like it's just a tornado, bro.
Yeah, I think you attract a lot of nuts too. Yeah, it's bad enough. I mean, it's bad enough when I have to fucking. Who's that Australian girl that calls in all the time? Liana.
Liana.
Yeah, every time I sleep with her, I gotta fucking threaten her and tell her I'm gonna kill her parents, and then otherwise she she said she's gonna call my wife, and then drop a Google Doc. I tell her I'm gonna kill her dog, and then she stops for a while, and then I gotta think of something else, and it's terrible. All right, I think we're done for the day. What do you think?
All right, Seth wanted to be brought back in.
Oh, what do you want, Seth?
Okay. Listen, Matt is tied to a chair, okay? And behind him is Tipster with a gun.
Yeah.
And next to you is Melina and Keffels. You have to fuck one of them. Which one do you choose?
Does Matt get out of getting shot in the head?
Oh no, he gets shot anyway, but you have to fuck one of them.
Okay. We're talking. Melina's like a woman, right?
Yes.
Well, Melina, then. I don't know.
Bonus info, Tommy. Your wife is watching.
Tough shit for her. You want to get shot like Matt did, you know?
No, you have to. You look. Cause here's the thing.
Well,
right?
that's,
If I had
that's
a wife,
an easy
I'd
choice.
be like, I'm fucking Keffels because I was a man anyway. So you know, I'm not really cheating on you.
Yeah, you're really.
If it's gay, it's not real.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like.
Maybe that's why there's so many chasers.
Yeah.
I think
if you got mad,
I think I'd throw up. I really would. I really do. I think I'd throw up because I just like. I think it would happen down there and the violence that happened, and I would just be like, I'd vomit. I really know. I find that very unattractive.
I'd wait for Tips to just shoot Matt, and then I'd like fuck his corpse. I think.
Are you okay? What are you on? What are you on?
Okay, bye guys.
Take care, sweetheart.
I think this shit's getting to her.
Yeah, me too. I think what's wrong with her? What's wrong? All right, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Hey, thanks everybody. Appreciate your donation. New member Zlumzy. I got a really cool idea video that I can call Matt for. That I'm gonna need Joey Westside for. Hopefully we can get it out tomorrow. Next 2 days I'm off, and me and Matt are gonna try to do a show Thursday and Friday.
Yep.
So and all that other stuff. Thursday, Friday, and then we'll take 1 day off and come back Sunday and keep doing it. And anything you want to promote, Matt?
Fuckhead.
Fucking now recording every Wednesday night at midnight, Thursday midnight, and yeah, new episodes coming every 5 to 6 days.
I'd like to have D-Max on for a special guest. I think that would be fun.
Sure, I'll talk to him. He's moving houses right now, but
we should rotate some of the non-recording guys in here and then like do new shows or something. I think that'd be really, really fun. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. I got a video coming out and it's nutty as mad as a box of frogs. Thanks so much, God. Women aren't funny. So I see. All right, everyone. All the best. Thank you. Stick around for the after show. We're coming on right after this. It'll say after show. Sync your Discord and I'll see you. Bye-bye.